It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, and nobody knows about it. Mildly, recently remodeled. You'll fall through the floor and end up in the basement.
Today we're headed to Hayden, Arizona, a little place that's quickly becoming a ghost town. And as most people move out, one man is moving in and buying up quite a lot of property. His name is Corey Busboom. We're going to meet him today and find out why. It should be a good one. Let's go. So Corey, good to meet you.
Hi.
Thanks for letting us come along on your adventure here.
Okay, well, it'll be fun. Let's go to the junkyard first.
All right, let's go. I'm riding with you.
Okay.
What's the dog's name?
Her name is Kiva.
Kiva? Hi, Kiva.
She's a movie star.
Yeah?
She was in a Mad Max, a tribute recently.
Well, yeah, she looks like the dog in Mad Max.
And I have the car from Mad Max over here at the...
Do you really?
The Interceptor. Okay, just throw that hat, everything behind the seat.
Okay, here's a hat.
Yep.
A couple of big gulps.
Yep, whatever.
Yeah, I can fit in there.
You can.
Yeah, I got it. What's up, Kiva?
This is my brand new truck. It's a 1989 Dodge.
Nice.
I got it because it's got that crane on there.
Yeah, what do you do with the crane?
Yesterday I unloaded 3 motors.
Okay.
Just because it's easier to work on these cars if I'm not breaking my back moving.
So you own a lot of older cars, right?
Yeah, probably 150 right now.
And what do you do with them?
Everything. Like you can tell, this one was used in it's called a Derby Cross. It's got its race number still painted on it.
So do you own the property too?
Yes, it's 1 acre. It's
nice.
This was an old gas station, and it went defunct in like '97.
Right.
And then next door was a video rental store.
Did you buy that too?
Yeah. So I don't own the El Charro restaurant, just
Right.
where the graffiti is.
Okay.
And then
I see. Yeah.
all the backyard. Well, I've got maybe 20 on the insurance right now.
Yeah.
You get multiple car discount.
Oh, do you? Good
And then
to know.
if you you can get classic collector car insurance as well, and then that costs about $100 a year.
Right. So how long have you owned this setup?
I've owned this yard for about 5 years.
5 years.
And I got it for back taxes, and it was real cheap.
No kidding.
Real cheap.
Oh, look at this. I remember these.
Yeah, this is an old ambulance.
Wow.
And watch your feet. There's tons of crap to trip over. And so I do lots of trading on cars like that. Was it an Oldsmobile? That thing just came in. I traded a T-Bird for it.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah,
do they?
on some of the cheap cars, the dog will climb on the roof, and you hear the top of the car cave in.
Boy, if you got hit with this, that would be it, wouldn't it?
The bodies are strong, but the frames are weak.
Ah, really?
So the best car ever for demolition derbies, like this 1974, this Ford LTD. Some of these cars in the middle are for demolition derby. You can see like this Chevy here, and the 3 big 4-doors right there, those are all for, I brought them in for demolition derby.
Do you do it? Do you drive in the demolition derby?
This car behind you with the 3.0 on the roof was the last demolition derby car I ran.
Where do you do it?
That one was run in Buckeye.
You have any favorite cars?
In here,
Like one you wouldn't sell?
there's my bullet nose Studebaker Starlights. See this this gutted out shell here?
Oh yeah.
You see how the back window does a full wraparound?
Yeah, I remember those. Sure.
Yeah, it's called a Starlight Coupe. There's a handful of those in here. I think there's another one over by the satellite dish, but those are I like Pacers. I like the weird stuff, the Starlights. And then there's some movie cars in here, like this Astrovan. Mm-hmm. It was used in a zombie movie.
Oh.
And then they were going to throw it out when the movie was over, and I rescued it.
Black Widow.
And so I'm babysitting that truck for a lady out of Phoenix named Vile.
The Black Widow?
Yeah. And I think she had 4 previous husbands.
Yeah, whoops.
So she's advertising at least.
Yeah.
She's not hiding the fact that she's had some dead husbands.
Oh my God, I hope you're in good terms with her.
Yeah, and she has a Miata with a Black Widow painted on the hood. And I've had some artists from Phoenix come here and just for fun, I let them paint on my buildings.
Good. It's funny, you see all the young kids, they can't
drive stick anymore.
They can't do this.
It's an anti-theft device.
Yeah, right, it sure is. And what's the difference between Winkleman and Hayden? Hayden looks like there's less people, less going on. same, or?
The populations are the same. They share a police force and they share schools, so they're almost one and the same.
So how many people live in each?
About 500 each.
And we saw the police cars up there at Hayden.
Yeah, they recently auctioned off all of their old cars, so there's less parked on the street right now. So right now, see in front of us, there's where the RV is.
Right.
I own from the courtyard where the RV is all the way down to where the junk cars are over here.
So you own this whole piece right here?
Yeah, I don't own the red brick face.
Right, but right from the motorhome down.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. They put a gate in.
They're putting a big
so
fence?
they put a guardrail in.
So is this yours too?
Yeah.
Wow. Is this an old gas station?
It was a gas station and a Ford dealership in 1920, so they sold Model Ts out of here.
Do you have any photos of it back in the day?
There are some on the internet. If you type in Winkleman historical photos,
that's cool.
It'll show up.
So what are you going to do with this property here?
I use it for working on cars.
Is there any Model Ts?
I've got bits and pieces.
Oh, is there anything left over?
No, there's no original, but I just dragged home like this Model A engine.
So this was actually a Ford dealership.
Yeah, well, this is
the
next door.
Right.
So it was all, I think it was called Giffen Motors, which is the name of the street.
Giffen.
So this was Giffen Motors in 1920.
Right.
And eventually, after it was the Giffen Motors, it became, it's just a gas station, and it was a tire shop, and then it was this part over here was a feed store.
How long have you had it?
I've had it for about a year.
Okay.
And so that's how long it takes me to junk something up.
Yeah. Really cool spot. What a great building, huh?
It's
solid.
It's got some roof damage.
Yeah.
Like all the old buildings around here.
And more great cars, right?
Yeah, so
What's this one?
That is a 36 Buick, and I traded a Camaro. So I had a 71 Camaro. Split bumper Camaros, cool car, but I got this and a 51 Ford truck.
So this one you'll restore this, right?
I have another one. Yeah? I have a pair, and
where do you find another one?
I had it in Miami. So between the pair, I can make a good one. The problem with this car is all the interior is made of wood. Even the floors are made of wood. And I'm an idiot because I was like, hey, I called my friend and said, hey, this car's got wooden floors. And he said, why do you think they call them floorboards? And I'm like,
So that's where the term floorboard came from?
Yeah, literally, that's wooden floors.
Oh, that's amazing. Now I've learned something today.
Yeah, well, it makes
Look at the little window here. But what year is this again?
A 36.
36.
This is a 36 Buick. And you know what? That car right there was in your movie.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So,
yeah, sure.
It was, I tried to, luckily it was raining that night, so it kind of made it look shiny. When Arizona became a state, this is the first thing they ever did, was to build that bridge.
This little concrete bridge?
Yeah, that bridge.
Is it a driving bridge? Or
no, it was,
was?
back in the 1920s.
And now you just walk?
So now they came back in like the 1997 or something and turned it into like this little, park.
Yeah.
They added the signs and the pavement, and they fixed up the top rail of the bridge, but it's officially the first public works project in Arizona.
So now, the heyday was years ago for these two towns, right?
Yeah, I think the 1950s was when it was really,
And then there were more, probably thousands of people. Right?
Yeah, and I think the populations are probably closer to 3,000 or 5,000 back in the day between the two towns.
So are people leaving now, or are they just moving out? What's going to happen here?
So right now, there's retired, there's retired people coming in, and because the houses are cheap. There's, they're supposed to be reopening the Hayden smelter, and that'll bring some more jobs to town, and the houses are getting fixed up, and
So where did this bridge go to?
It keeps on going to Mammoth.
Mammoth. That's another town?
Yeah, the next town down is Dudleyville, then there's Mammoth, then there's Oracle.
So this is the original.
Yeah, this is all fresh concrete up here.
But the sides are.
But they redid it.
Redid it. Yeah.
But the underneath side is all original. The original top deck of this is laying over there in the bushes. And there's water under the bridge. Like every day, I walk my dog over here, and she gets to play in the water. And then there's a bridge like this that's abandoned in the bushes about a quarter mile up that way. But there's no fame on that one because it wasn't the first. It was probably
so. This is the very first public works project.
Yeah, very first public works project in all of Arizona.
And there's a
1916.
There's the date. So this is the Gila River.
Yeah.
And does it always run?
It more or less it runs year round.
Wow, it looks beautiful.
There's the only times it runs dry is because they'll shut the gates off on the dam up to, about 20 miles up that way. There's the San Carlos Indian Res, and there's a reservoir there.
Does anybody come by on little rafts and stuff?
I've tubed it. Normally everybody gets out at the public park. So that's called Lower Winkleman, right on the other side of that bridge, and there's a really beautiful public park there. And they have a few festivals there a year. But
so what happens if you keep going? Where does it go?
You'll end up in Kearney.
Kearney, okay.
And then after Kearney, you'll end up in like the canals in Phoenix.
So you could take her all the way, right?
You could take it. There's like we'll call it a switch station or a diversion dam or whatever,
like
past
like the Panama Canal.
Yeah, eventually it goes into some weird channels or locks or whatever, and it ends up in canals.
You could do it, but it might be a funny ride, right?
Yeah, you're going to have to get out and go across the...
like portage.
And then there's, all this is filled with cows. There's free range cows that go through this whole area.
Well, that's a good spot to be a cow, huh?
And yeah, you see them walking across the river, and there's probably some cows under the bridge right now.
Do they have wild horses out here too?
I haven't seen any, just a lot of cows.
Wow. All right.
That's what she lives for. Kiva, come on, truck. She just showed up one day when she was about 6 months old.
At one of your properties?
Yeah, at my property in Globe. She just wouldn't go home. Kiva, give me the stick.
It looks like you guys are a good pair.
The most recent movie we filmed here, it was 2 months ago. It premieres on the 18th of this month.
What's the name of it?
It's called Piercing Scream, and it premieres at the Harkins on Tempe Marketplace.
We'll put your info, because you're looking for, you'd encourage movie people to come up and use your stuff,
I've been telling everybody first time's free. Because I'm not trying to really make any money off them. It's a good way to...
I bet that'll get some attention.
Yeah.
You own the school bus too?
Yeah, it was used in the Piercing Screams movie.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the stars.
The bus, all right.
Kiva, come on. In the movie, we used this as one of the locations.
Yeah.
And I had a fake sign hanging here that said Ralph's Towing.
Ralph's Towing.
Because that blue Ford, that old tow truck was in the movie.
Was Ralph a guy you didn't want to really meet?
Yeah, I was Ralph.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in it too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So along this road, there's a golf course. The town's actually, they got baseball fields and a golf course down here.
Is it a working golf course?
Yeah. And there's a little, I call it a small trailer park where not for like mobile homes, but for camper trailers. So you could come and park your RV down here at the golf course and stay for a week and go golfing or something. And they just paved this road. They put in a jogging trail, and now they're doing just lots of cosmetics.
So they're not running away. They're still fixing up the town. Hoping it'll. So what do you think? You think people will come back, or
yeah, I think that because they just opened a really nice trailer park on the end of this road, for camper trailers and RVs, and with the mine. Or the smelter being reopened.
So the smelter doesn't work now. Nothing's happening.
It's been. I don't know if they're running at 100%, but they were shut down for a little while.
So if it comes back, there'll be more jobs, more money flowing.
Yeah, and I know there's people there working right now, and I don't know if they're just getting it ready.
Is this the golf course?
Yeah, this is the golf course.
These are really pretty trees. What are these?
They're salt cedars.
Wow, they're old, aren't they?
Yeah, they look big.
Yeah. It's really kind of a pretty town up here. I didn't know what to expect. I've never been. It's really kind of pretty. Yeah, I expected to see like just no activity, all deserted, but guys are out working and doing stuff. And golf course.
There's a lot more going on in Winkleman than there is in Hayden. Winkleman has Maria's Mexican food restaurant, and they got a grocery store called Josetti's, and they have a gas station. But if you want anything real, you got to drive all the way to Kearney. Kearney's 7 miles.
We drove through that,
Yeah, they have a grocery store, like a real, and a hardware store and a Family Dollar.
And this is left over from the...
Yeah, that's called the tailings.
They just dump it there after.
Yeah, it's all the leftovers, I think, after they pulled it out of the Ray Pit mine.
Yeah. There's just miles and miles of it.
Yeah, this used to just be more of like kind of riverbed.
So you're still looking for stuff up here, right?
Yeah. I just bought another house here 2 weeks ago.
Do you live up here now?
I have a place here when I come to town. I can stay.
And there's still copper here, huh?
There's still a lot of it.
The copper state.
But I know these are both operational.
So maybe you'll have a big resurgence, right?
And there could be, when I say big, you know, if they 100 jobs is a big deal to a little town like this.
And who knows, maybe your real estate will just...
Yeah, I don't want it to go up too much because I want to keep it.
Right.
I don't want to pay more taxes.
Yeah. Well, this is a pretty good state for taxes, right?
Yeah, within reason.
Yeah. I heard there was a lot of crime. Is that true?
I wouldn't call it a lot. It's just the percentage because there's only
so many people.
You know, 500 people. If there's one crime in 500, that sounds like a big deal.
So it's all the numbers.
Yeah, it's just the percentage rates and that.
Okay. So if you extrapolate it, it might not be so bad.
It's just the same as anywhere. And it's such a small town. If there was one bad person in town, you just know to keep an eye out for that one guy.
Is there?
More or less. So now we're in downtown Hayden.
There's the fire department. Is that working?
Yeah, it's operational. It's a volunteer fire department.
Yeah. So would you call this like a western town? Like,
yeah, I think so, because my hotel here in the corner was like the classic Arizona frontier hotel. It had a...
Like, when did people first live here? Like in the 1890 or 1910.
So
they have a pool and like there's nobody there?
It's a small town. There's the public library and there'll be like 5 people in there all day.
Really? And people swim?
Yeah, they have it open a couple days a week.
It's a nice pool. It's like a little resort.
Somebody drove their car into it.
So did you buy property here?
Yeah, I own all these buildings down here.
No kidding.
Except the police station. And that was the first Valley National Bank.
So how are the cops? Do they know you? They like you?
They're
pretty good guys.
Nice. I don't get any, get out of jail free cards or nothing. But
no, but they watch out for your place, right?
They keep an eye on. But they do that anywhere.
Yeah, that's good. All right, let's see what you got here.
I guess we'll walk over to the pharmacy.
Okay, yeah.
Or I'll go. Sure. So if you really want to see the insides of these buildings, most of them are just falling to pieces.
Oh, show us your best one.
Okay, because like this one is like you'll fall through the floor and land up in the basement.
So you're slowly going to fix these up, right?
Yeah, we've been cleaning them up and using them for movie sets.
Yeah, cool.
The one in the second one down there,
right?
That was like a Western Auto. And so it was just full of just trash.
Right.
We cleared it out and made like a little fake theater, and we shot a music video in there a month ago.
So you're getting work up here. That's cool.
Well, not really work. First one's free, so I didn't make anything, but it was a reason to use it.
They'll come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see filming here for sure.
And I don't own the laundromat on the corner.
Does it work?
No.
Yeah.
It's owned by the state, and they're gonna they'll put it up for auction soon.
Yeah.
So I'll try to get it.
Maybe you'll get it. Do other people? Are they in on buying it? Other people buying?
No, there's no. I got all the commercial stuff except these ones that are owned by the state, and then the Mexican restaurant there. It caught on fire years ago. So it's
maybe
just a show.
Someday there'll be like a street named after you and stuff.
Yeah, I hope not.
Cool. Let's see.
Okay, so
where's Kiva?
She's right here.
Oh, she's got camouflage.
Kiva, come on.
What happened? Now you own this? What happened to this?
Yeah, this burned before I bought it.
Oh my God.
So Dr. Will owned all these buildings, and some of them weren't boarded up, and there was bad kids running around, and they were bored, and they caught it on fire.
Hey, look,
it was a movie theater, which I'm pretty heartbroken.
Would have been great, huh?
So you can see the stage back there.
Yeah, there it is.
And so it probably was a regular theater, not just a movie theater, if they had a bona fide stage.
Yeah. Look at those old beams. Boy.
And we've filmed in here. We cleared out a spot right there in the middle, and we had a guy's drum set. set up there.
You don't go under though, do you?
Yeah, you can. If you go in the back, there's a door that goes into the basement, and so there is kind of a basement there.
No saving this one, huh?
My plan's just to put a facade across the front just to hide it, because right now I don't have $1 million to rebuild this building.
Well, just to pull the stuff out with.
Yeah, and it's gonna back-breaking work. But soon, I'll just put a block wall across here to hide it.
Now, what kind of zoning? I mean, do you have to get permits, and how hard is that up here?
It's commercial, but you got to go all the way to downtown. Gila County. Their office is 40 miles away.
Are they pretty nice?
Yeah, they're nice. I've never had any problems. But you got to get. If you look all the way at the end of the street, that Methodist church, that's mine, and my friend Evan is painting a mural inside there today.
So how is it inside? Is it a church inside?
It was, but now it's got.
So you own the church as well?
Yeah, I own another Catholic church on the street behind.
That is cool.
We used it in that Piercing Screams movie.
I am just impressed, bro. Really.
But
you don't every day meet a guy who's just pulling up a whole town.
Well, and price divided by quantity, like the package deal, it was. We'll just round it off and say there were $10,000 per building.
Yeah. Now, you can't get a loan on these, so you're paying cash.
No, I had to pay cash. So it was, I sold a bunch of my cars. I sold a couple of my little cruddy houses. I sold everything I could get my hands on.
Just to get the churches?
Because I had to, it was a package deal, all or nothing. I know part of this was a furniture store, and it's got a lot of potential. You can see those beautiful ceilings.
Yeah, those are legit old.
And some of this stuff came with the building, and some of it I brought in here for movie props. So I'm building a fake restaurant next door, so these lights are for above the tables.
So what was up here? Is that a...
It goes into the next building. So we filmed a music video in here recently, and this was just like a kind of a block it off for the shot. It's for
that holds the building up, right?
Yeah, literally. And I probably need to put it's called a dead man support. You can see this rafter right here is broke.
Yeah,
I should probably put a support there.
Yeah, you should walk over here. Huh?
And then there's basements underneath this.
No, boy, if they could talk too, huh?
And the building right here we were just in was a post office.
Post office.
And there was justice of the peace in the basement. And people had actually, I met people that said they got married in the basement of that building. I rescue antiques. So like these antique refrigerators and...
Can you ever get one of these going again?
Yeah,
or no?
We have a Crosley, like a 1950s Crosley fridge in the house next door.
Now, are they, like everything old is becoming valuable. Are old fridges getting valuable?
People are starting to care about them again.
Yeah.
But right now you couldn't use this one because the door seal's so cracked up that you couldn't keep your stuff cold. So now we need to go look at peeping on Evan. Dr. Wilt was a collector, and these buildings still have a lot of his stuff. And I've got a dumpster over here, but it's a pain in the butt filling these big dumpsters.
So did you buy most of the property from him?
Yeah, it was a package deal. So he owned 16 buildings here in town.
Ah, so you negotiated a deal for the whole
Yeah,
shebang.
I bought the whole shebang.
So it wasn't one at a time?
It was all or nothing. Cause I didn't want some of these. Like that, I didn't want to buy that burned out theater. That's a hole in the ground. I'd have to, I had all or nothing.
So you must have really wanted it. So how do you feel now having bought it? You don't have buyer's remorse?
No, I don't have remorse because there's so much, you take the bad with the good.
Yeah, and there's stuff you can do here, and who knows how this place will turn out,
So this is a lot of Dr. Wilt's story, but the ceiling in here is still beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
And then if for some reason he had a bunch of prison beds in here. But there's exactly how many prison beds as there are hotel rooms upstairs, so
that's an interesting fact.
We can put them in the. We'll put them in
the prison bed hotel. Now that used to be the bank, right? The police
department? That was the First National.
So this is pretty much you don't have to really worry about getting hit by a car here.
Once a day you do.
Yeah, once a day. Well, this is a great building, and this is your church.
Yeah, and this is Adobe, so this is very old.
Adobe.
So it was one of the first buildings in town. This and the Catholic Church are some of the first buildings in town.
And when was this operational as a church?
Probably 1970s.
70s? Wow, what a great structure, huh?
And I think Dr. Wilt ended up with all these in the 1990s.
Yeah.
And there's still, the basement of this one's full of Dr. Wilt's junk too.
Right.
And we can't even walk through there, it's so bad. And I've been trying to give away the stuff. There's just boxes and boxes of old books and...
Could be gold or treasure.
Yeah, I've been trying to kind of just give them to people that collect books and I don't have to worry about it. So it's gonna smell like paint in here because my friend Evan's...
I smell it, yeah.
But
Whoa. Look at this. Get the pews.
So Evan is a tattoo artist out of Phoenix, and he just moved into my house here. So he's for an art project. And we're gonna tear this. In the 1970s, they put this drop ceiling in here.
Yeah, it's probably beautiful.
So it is. It's got a beautiful cathedral ceiling. So we're gonna tear down the drop ceiling, and then underneath the carpet, there's oak floor. So we're going to tear up the carpet. We're gonna tear out the acoustic ceiling, and Evan's even going to paint the ceiling.
So it goes all the way up to the top,
it's
right?
very tall, very vaulted cathedral ceilings.
It's kind of anti-church. Huh?
Yeah, it's all a work in progress. And we've used this church for a few music videos. This will just be a really, artistic looking room. And we'll probably do a drop-down movie screen in here, and then we'll screen movies in here.
It's quiet up here too.
Oh yeah, it's really quiet.
This is actually, as a director looking at this, man, this is such a great.
And so we needed this downtown stretch for the Moon Valley Quest movie, and we politely asked the police. It was on a Saturday, and they started all their cars and hit them around the corner. So they put them on the next street over.
They're all in.
So then we were able to film this with no. And then I set dressed the street with old cars and.
Because what I'm thinking is like you could do all kinds of stunt stuff here.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're in LA, you've got 50 cop cars, and this you got 1-2 guys.
Then I own the next street down.
Really?
Yeah. And it's the buildings are fire damaged, but we've used them for post-apocalypto kind of like.
Is that these big ones here?
Yeah, that was a high school.
So you own the high school?
Yeah, what's left of it.
Wow.
And I'm cleaning it out so we can use it for more stuff, because you couldn't even walk through there, but I've been pulling out all the rubble, and so it'll just be a big shell.
So where do people go to high school now?
Now the school's in Winkleman.
Winkleman.
So all the schools here have been shut, and they all go to high school or school in Winkleman.
Probably not too many kids, right? There's only 500 people.
I don't know.
Yeah. So this was the high school. Completely.
And then this alley's mine. I mean, it wouldn't take much to trim those trees and use it for something.
What about this little pink one here?
No, that's owned by a guy in Safford, and I've sent him a letter. I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
This is just, man. I'm just getting movie ideas as we walk here, man.
And the basement of this, there's actually like a bomb shelter in the basement of this building, and it didn't burn.
So this actually burned too?
Yeah, around the same time, the person they caught the theater on fire caught this on fire, and they caught the elementary school on fire.
Oh my God! So they ever catch who did it?
Kind of. Nobody got in trouble for it.
Yeah.
But right in the middle is a Catholic church.
And you own that too?
Yeah, and
did that burn too?
Yeah, it burned 20 years ago.
Is it fixable or?
No, it's just a shell.
You got a whole master plan, right?
Yeah, I got a plan.
Okay.
I had a better plan, but when I first wanted to turn this building here was like 30,000 square feet.
And before it burned.
Before it burned, and I wanted to make a movie studio out of it.
Sure, it could have been offices.
Because it's huge. You can make green screens in there. And
did you own it when it burned?
No.
Okay.
It burned right before I bought it.
Oh my God!
And so I was heartbroken because I had big plans for this place.
Sure.
And then I had plans for the movie theater, and then the elementary school was like, so I lost, a potential of like 50,000 square feet of buildings
Did the price go down?
Of course, yeah.
So that.
But it wouldn't have gone down that much.
Right. You would have rather have the building.
Yeah, I would have rather had the building than a good deal. To really get in here, we got to go around back. But I think it's worth the adventure because we'll walk through the bomb shelter.
Okay, lead the way.
But luckily, this side of the building didn't burn.
All right.
So we're starting to pull out all the trash that's in there.
So you think you might be able to pull a couple of offices out of it, maybe, or?
I'll be able to. Yeah, we can do something out of these two rooms here.
So this is what's left of the school, right?
Yes, this was the Hayden High School.
Wow. And then it burned right before you bought it?
It burned, yeah. It burned 6 months before I bought it.
Wow.
And some of the locals knew I was wanting to buy it, and they sent me photos, and they say, "Hey, the school's on fire," and I just broke my heart.
Wow. That's terrible.
I think I was in Las Vegas when this burned.
Yeah. But now you have a great set for
now I got a bombed out building.
Yeah. Wow.
And we've filmed a few music videos in here, and it's a really good set.
It sure is. Because like I said earlier, Hollywood would pay like $1 million or $2 million to build something like this.
And that everybody I've talked to that's filmed here said, like, if anything like this happens in Phoenix, the real estate's worth too much, so they actually clean it up and make it a building again.
Right.
But here, since that it's not worth,
fixing.
it's not economically viable to turn this back into a building.
Yeah.
So it's going to stay this way. It's going to stay as a tore up building. But I'm going to just kind of clean up all the broken nail. I mean the nails on the ground and try to make it safe to walk through. And
yeah, if you made the walkways good, and then you'd still have the burnt out part. Wow, great place, man. Great.
We've already moved out maybe realistically 10,000 pounds of scrap metal out of this building.
This way we came in?
Yeah, and this is bathrooms. This was the bathrooms over here, and then this just is like the inner workings of the building. There's like the boiler room and
what made it tick.
And there's a ton of bats in here. If you're interested in bats, you just keep going. If you want to get dive bombed by bats.
How many are in there? A lot?
Probably a couple hundred.
Can you see them?
Yeah, they'll be flying around. Like you'll just.
Can we just put the camera in? I don't want to go in, but.
Oh, here.
Here, I'll hold it.
Okay.
Here, go ahead. Get some bats.
This whole room will be just filled with bats.
Can you see it?
Oh, maybe they're not. There's none in here right now. Can't imagine that.
There's the start of a scary movie right there.
Yep. Yeah, this is a first. Usually we're just getting dive bombed by bats. Maybe it's like a migrational thing.
Yeah, it could be.
They're in the Bahamas right now.
Yeah, they're on vacation, right? So are there people moving in, like sort of like
yeah, mostly it's just people
pioneer settlers, you know?
Yeah, the people that work from home.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need it. They got good internet here.
So would you say it's on the upswing? Or?
Yeah, it's on the upswing.
So for sure, right? You've been laying it low.
Because
I wonder how much impetus you had making it happen.
Yeah, well, I'm slow and steady.
Yeah.
I brought in my realtor, and that helped because she sold the houses I wanted to sell.
Right.
And then she sold houses for other people. So since her and I have been in here, there's been 10 houses that have been completely bought, sold, and renovated.
Cool.
And that's a big percentage for the.
Yeah, that's like a huge percentage.
And then.
Your house looks great here.
Yeah, and it was. And it's getting there. We got to redo
That's
the
yours
roof.
there with the palms. Yeah, that's nice.
And well, Evan, they had the yard was totally overgrown, and
Yeah.
he trimmed the trees and.
Yeah. Cool, man. What a great tour. So what's the message for this place? It's on the upswing.
Yeah, on the upswing. It's a good retirement home, or if you want to work in the mine.
Yeah. Those two don't go together.
Yeah,
right?
it's one or the other. You're either retired or you've got a job at the mine.
Yeah, or both. Yeah, well, this has been a great tour.
And then that pharmacy building's mine on the corner.
That one there?
And yeah,
that's the big smelter, right? That's the big.
Yeah,
giant
there's. Well, if you look up, there's three of them.
Yeah, that was the big boy right there, right?
And they keep on knocking them down everywhere in the state. So eventually, because it's the only smelter stack left, it'll be the tallest smelter stack in Arizona.
And are they still going to use that one? Because
I don't
all kinds
know.
of dangerous lead and stuff.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of pollution problems historically in the town, but
I wonder what the cancer rate is here.
Probably pretty high.
Yeah.
But it's historically. I drink the water because they test it. And
Yeah. So here in Hayden Winkleman, there's one restaurant, Maria's, and we're gonna have a little lunch there right now.
I highly recommend it. I would recommend it. It's really good food.
Corey says yes.
Yes, very good food.
Very good food. We're gonna find out right now. We ordered some chicken tacos.
That's all we need.
I brought 2 bottles, okay? There's green and red. One is spicier than the other. Don't ask me which one because I think so,
Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
No food. Perfect. I see what you mean. Look at the size of
Yeah,
that.
this is huge.
All right, so here are the chicken tacos at Maria's.
And I got the veggie burrito.
We got
The veggie burrito.
Corey got the veggie burrito.
And it's
See what's
monster, so I'm
inside.
going to cut it in half. Start somewhere.
What do you think?
This thing, they're always good. They even got hamburgers here, so if you want a hamburger, they're even a hamburger.
All right, there's Maria's. When you're in Winkleman, Hayden, stop by.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
So down here, there are these floods in Winkleman, I think in the 80s and the 90s. And there used to be part of the whole town down here, and it got wiped out twice. So the city government said no more, and they've turned it into a giant park. And we're going to take a look at that right now. Here it is.
And this place has showers, they got RV hookups, they got bathrooms, they got stages, they got rodeo arena.
And this is just anyone can come and go swimming in the lake, in the river.
Yep, just jump in.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, and nobody knows about it.
And there's the river right there.
And then just jump in.
Yeah. So here's the Gila River. Runs right through the park, really beautiful. Look at that.
There's actually better shore down there if you actually want to walk up. And it's huge, it keeps going all the way.
Yeah.
It's as big as the lower end of the town.
Well, hey man, we want to thank you for bringing us out here.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks very much. It was a great adventure. And we wish you luck with your studio, your town.
Thank you.
So that's a look at Hayden and Winkleman. Great place. The other thing to know about Winkleman is they have free-range cattle all over the city, all over the town. I'm in a city park now, and if you'd see, there's 2 bulls with big horns and some cows. There's some more sitting over here. You know, I've not seen a place like this in all my travels. I don't want to disturb them, but they're here in the shade, look. So anyway, thanks for riding along. This was a good one, huh? See you next time. Bye-bye.